At any stage in your guitar playing live, there will be problems to fix, and that's whatever that's going to get you play better and better and better. So, like for me, what I can see, the lowest hanging fruit to fix first is like when you're playing with the right hand, you are mixing like down strokes and upstrokes, like in a random fashion. So, for instance, if you're playing a scale, you might use two downstrokes and then an upstroke.
Did I?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
So, can you play, for instance, just with the right hand, this exercise where you basically start on the low E string, and then you play it up and down. Okay, just 2 times, like.
Okay.
All right. Can you do the same on the other strings now?
After that,
Yeah.
just go up. Okay.
Okay, so do it again, but a bit slower because there was like a little bit of small hiccups down the road. So. Okay, can you also do it without palm muting because it's always a bit easier with the palm muting?
Okay. Sorry, I realised I was palm muting again.
No, no problem. No. It's perfect. So sometimes you want to play with practice with palm muting. Sometimes you don't, but you can play both ways now with this technique. So then you need to come back up. Can you do it again?
Yeah.
Okay. So what was happening now? On some strings you played down up, but on other strings you started with an up pick. Like sometimes you're playing 2 up picks in a row or 2 down picks. So that's something to fix.
I think sometimes is that economy picking? I don't know. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, and I don't know why.
Yeah, but basically, if we're just talking about like, for instance, these exercises, you would want to practice it at first with just going down, up. So it's like a basic foundational exercise to know where the strings are.
So the same
like,
every time. So down, up, down.
Yeah. Yeah. So the exercise you're doing right now, it is pretty fucking hard. It's like the hardest exercise on the guitar for me, at least for me, and I think for most people it is. Because if you want to perfect it, most people can play it up and down after a while without looking, but it's even hard to get there. Like even though it was sloppy at the bottom. And that's exactly like how everyone else should be practicing it. Like you can't look at the right hand because otherwise you can correct in real time. You can only correct, you should only be able to correct whenever you hear like things are going wrong. You should be like taking a step backwards, practicing things more slowly. So this is like a foundational exercise for the right hand. And you want to build, like the reason why to practice it is like you want to build like the solid foundation of accuracy in your right hand. So whenever you're missing a string, that tells you should practice this more, you know. So can you play the whole exercise again, like from the 6th to the 1st and then again. And you only think about going down, up, down, up. Even when you're going down to the high E string, you're down, up, down, up again. And that's how you go back up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty close. Almost perfectly. Did you notice that there was a little detail?
I think it was on the A string, wasn't it?
Yeah, when you were coming back up, like to
I think I
the
clipped it, yeah.
to the low strings, the motion was a bit too too wide. Thank you. So what basically happened? Like the A string was vibrating, or the D string, and probably when you were picking on another string, you were hitting the vibrating string that you hit before. So it's like a small detail, but you'll want to, of course, get rid of that to play this exercise like, 100 times up and down with only like 1 or 2 mistakes. If I meet someone who can do it, even if I haven't seen their left hand, if they can do this, like they're pretty much masterful guitar player. So that's a really powerful exercise to do.
Okay.
To build up your right hand accuracy.